only imagine the reason why he is the best man for this discussion today. Like they said, he's passionate about youth empowerment, youth initiatives, and as we are, basically what we stand for as an organization, as a foundation, is to empower people, is to have impact in the society. And the more reason why we are taking up this training today, leadership training, for you to impact on others, you yourself have to be equipped. And we do not have any other person other than a passionate person in himself to take us through that equipment journey. So I'm going to be handing over the mantle of of taking charge for the day to our comrade to take us through the topic of the day, which is a leadership training themed self-awareness and self-development. It's a very important topic. For everything you want to do, you need to know yourself before you can sell out to others, right? So let's give the floor to our leader to take us through that topic. Assalamu
alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Self-awareness and self-development. What you have organized today is a way to develop ourselves. In fact, one of the best way to develop an individual is to continue to train that individual. I was in a seminar organized by TESCOM, Lagos State, on Thursday and Friday, a 2 days training. And there is a saying adopted by the TESCOM. They said, if you don't train them, don't blame them. So if you are not training your people, if they are not giving you the best, you cannot blame them. So what we have organized today is a way of building the capacity of ourselves. It's a way of improving ourselves in terms of knowledge, in terms of how we can impact on lives, in terms of in our job, in our different profession. How can we impact? How can we be adding value? Or let me put it like this: how can our own value be different from others? And that's why we have to do this. So my name once again is Comrade Adeyemo Hakeem. Like the moderator introduced me, I am a level 12 officer with Lagos State Government. Without wasting time, let's just go straight to the topic: self-awareness and self-development. Now, I would want us to see ourselves as a big, what's it called? The number might be small, but what we are going to learn here, I know, is going to the world. We can as well go home in our own little way, impact on others. So the word self-awareness, self has to do with individual. So we're talking about ourselves, yourself, myself. Awareness has to do with knowing yourself, knowing who you are. There is a saying that if you don't know what you're doing, you can't really discover how you would impact on others. You understand? If you don't know yourself, you will not know where you belong to. It's like you're going to a place and you don't know the address of the place. So the first thing, like Prophet Muhammad said, before you worship me, know your religion, know the God you're worshiping. So individuals too need to know themselves. We need to identify ourselves. Who am I? You understand? So let's start with the meaning of self-awareness. If you look at the topic, I love the topic so much because it is interwoven. You can't develop if you are not aware of yourself. So the first thing is you need to be aware of yourself. Who are you? I am Adeyemo Hakeem. I used to talk. I have been able to identify myself. Fine. When we were growing up, we said, I want to become accountant. I want to become a banker. So when we entered the bank, we see people in AC, and we're like, I want to be like this. Well, I never know that was a wrong, perception of myself. A lot of us too have that same Okay, what are the benefits of what's it called? Of self-awareness? The first one is personal growth. And what's personal? It has to do with individual growth. You can't remain the same. You can't be at a particular level if you discover yourself. You would always proceed. You will always move ahead of others. So that's the first one. The second one is emotional intelligence. So self-awareness is closely linked to emotional intelligence. When we are aware of our own emotions, we are better able to manage them effectively. If you know what you don't like, what are your do's, what are your don'ts, you'll be able to say, oh no, I don't do this, yes, I do this. So the third one is a enhancing strengths. It will boost your capacity. You understand? If you are aware of yourself, you will know, okay, this is what I can do very well, this is what I cannot do. So that thing you can do, you would continue to do it, and the more you do it, you become a professional or become perfect. Then the next one is it assists you to manage your weaknesses. The moment you know that I can't do this, tax, advanced cost accounting, I can do them, but it's not my core area of specialization. My core area of specialization has to do with financial accounting, auditing, and the other. So when you give me advanced costing, I'll look back and do more, what's it called, preparation. Unlike financial accounting and other aspects, I can do that even while just waking up without looking at any book and the rest. So you need to know your weaknesses. If you identify your weakness, you would not fail, because you won't even go there. And even before you go there, you will have undergo some level of training. Then the next one is what's it called? Decision effect. It enable you to make effective decision in life. Before you can achieve something, you need to make decision. Okay, how am I going to excel? Okay, what are the steps I'm going to take to excel? Okay, what should I be doing? And the rest. So that has to do with self-awareness. Now let's look at, so I said in conclusion, self-awareness is a crucial aspect of personal growth and development. It involves having a deep understanding of oneself, including one's thoughts and the rest. So it helps you to identify your strengths and manage your weaknesses. So that's self-awareness. Now let's go to self-development. So what's self-development? And like I said the other time, you can develop yourself if you are not aware of yourself. So it is an interwoven word. So this refers to a conscious and proactive process of improving oneself. This is very important. Although the foundation of self-development is self-awareness, but yet after awareness, then you develop yourself. And that topic, if you don't on a daily basis develop yourself, so like somebody used to say that if what I achieve today is the same thing I'm achieving, so if is the same thing I achieved yesterday, I failed for that day. So what you achieve today, it must be times 3 or even times 10 of what you're going to achieve tomorrow. So self-development has to do with a proactive process of improving oneself, both personally and professionally. So it is in 2 ways. One, before I can become a good lecturer, I must have passed through normal education, masters in education, PhD and the likes, and other professional courses. So to develop yourself professionally, you need to acquire professional skills.